which earned him a Screen Actors Guild Award, 5 Golden Globe nominations, and the Emmy for lead actor in a comedy series. How about that? A decade after the show.
When Eric asked me to speak today, I was genuinely moved. Not because he asked me, but more importantly, because he didn't ask any of you. I've always thought of the character of Will as my very own Frankenstein. There are a lot of parts of me that went into the creation of Will Truman. We're both a little uptight, we're both a little fancy, we both have a female best friend we've tried desperately not to sleep with for years. But the thing about writing is you take real life and you embellish it, and you improve upon it. Will Truman is a better version of me, partly because we wrote him that way. He's wiser, he's more even-tempered, he has his real hair, so much beautiful hair. But more significantly, because he's played by the extraordinary Eric McCormack.
Up there. All right, I'm playing a gay detective who's in love with Will. It really wasn't much hard to play, actually. I had 4 months with Basic Instinct as a piece of cake. Anyway, so we're sitting on Will's couch in front of the studio audience. And instead of the line that Eric has, Will, his character, says, you know, I used to get turned on watching the streets of San Francisco. The crowd went wild. But I was not going to let this young son of a gun win. I didn't break. I just waited for the laughter to die down. And I said, you like Carl Malden that much? But my favorite moment was a sequence where my character starts dancing with this Will seductively behind him, all right? The gayest thing I've ever done. I played the garage. Eric and I, we were in perfect sync that night as actors, and it was a lot of fun. And over the course of that week, I came to know a real pro. Man in the theater, and a gift to me. Came to this town when I was young, and respect for all of those who've come before me. And I wasn't the only guy to feel that way. My friends Sidney Pollack, Clive Danner, Gene Wilder, and so many others came away from that experience with a love and appreciation of Eric. And I know that something means a lot to him. I saw Eric at the Golden Globe party this year with his lovely wife, Janet. The 6th nomination, by the way. Woo! Woo! Folks, you gotta keep this clear. You gotta keep moving back here. And I was reminded of an evening when I was honored by the AFI, and at the time I was a producer, walking through the crowd, and so many friends, familiar faces. And there was Eric in the crowd. The cameras are rolling, people are applauding, and I couldn't help myself. And I grabbed him and we started to waltz together. You're a hell of a dancer, buddy. Thank you for allowing me to take the lead. Folks, I got a lot of friends whose names are up and down this boulevard. But today, I'm happy and proud to be adding one more. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Eric McCormack.
The period after Will and Grace. Thank you for being our ally, our champion, and the best friend Grace Adler could have ever asked for. You are truly deserving of this star on the Walk of Fame, and the city of Los Angeles congratulates you.
Of my heart. Happy Eric McCormack Day. I know we traditionally spend that with our families, so the fact that you came out means so much to me. I did, as a kid, I did watch the streets of San Francisco with my mom. And it was not lost on this 10-year-old that it was not Carl Malden that she had the hots with. A couple of years later, I watched my very first Oscar telecast with my mom, and there was that cop from San Francisco getting a statue for Best Picture, a picture that is still in my top 10. And that night, Michael, you became someone. I'm only 13 at the time, but you became someone that I looked up to, someone that I followed and learned from. You were an actor who could be funny and sexy, but then you could be deadly serious and dangerous. You were a leader and a leading man. You were a role model for me. And that week we spent together, I mean Umberland Grace. It was very, very special, and it means a lot that you're here today. In December of 1997, I walked into a small casting office at NBC and read the role of Will Truman for the very first time. After the first scene, Max Muchnick jumped to his feet and said, "Just so you know, you never have to be more gay than that." Which was very moving, because it's what my father had said to me so many times over the years. My dad was an actor in the early 50s before pursuing his real dream of accounting. We did things differently in my family. But a huge piece of my DNA was watching television comedy with him, watching MASH and All in the Family and Monty Python, watching him laugh until he cried, and then watching him cry when we both realized that Colonel Henry Blake's plane had been shot down over the Sea of Japan. Those were seminal moments for me. My mother, Doris, would have loved this. She loved Hollywood. She loved reading actors' biographies. I remember so many breakfasts, her coming down and saying, "Well, I stayed up late last night, watched The Late Show, and I saw a movie with my favorite movie star. Keith, who's my favorite movie star?" They were loving, supportive parents, and I wish they were here today. I can just I can just hear my father's voice saying, "Jesus Christ, it's hot." They're here in spirit, but my brother Brian, my sister Ellen, my nephew Oliver are here in body. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. I've got friends from high school here, Helga and Chris. I've known them for 40 years. I've got friends from my years in the Canadian theater, Vince and Jen and Murray and Vicky, and so many friends from the last 23 years in this town. Thank you all for being here. I got my start in the theater. My 20s was about the theater. But when I was a kid, it was all about television. I used to take my little cassette recorder and record the TV theme songs, which would then become theme songs for my shows, because every game I ever played was a TV show. I couldn't play G.I. Joes without rolling the credits first, and the theme of Welcome Back Kotter playing behind them. If I played spies or cops in the backyard, I would pause in the middle of the game for a commercial break. Sometimes I would actually do the commercial. Like, it's Eric McCormack for right guard. I wanted to be Don Adams and Alan Alda. I wanted to kiss Barbara Feldon and Elizabeth Montgomery. And when I got a little older and my dreams matured, I dreamed that one day I would be directed by James Burrows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Eric McCormack.
What's going on, guys, it's Ryan Fu. If you guys enjoyed that video, please smash that like button and also hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button so you guys can be up to date with all our videos. So once again, smash that like button and hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button, and check you guys out later and keep on shocking them, bros.